Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Let's Play with Wang. I am your host, SlickWeng, and I am a bat, but not for much longer. I put in some work today, so this is going to be a short episode, just because I used up most of my time doing this off camera. And I wanted to show you guys before I button it up and made it all pretty. Ready? Look at that. We got stuff going just everywhere. But this is pretty neat. I don't have any skin sales to demonstrate. Skin sales. Skin scales. And that is a cell phone going off. Knew I was forgetting something. Let's see. Let's go find somebody with some skin. A little too much skin. Oh. The sheep looks like he has too much skin. Gimme. Okay. Let's load up. Woo! Yeah, you can do that. You can just stop working entirely for a second there. That's cool. Let's see. One more there. Is there anything I want to drop? Let's drop the dirt. Okay. Boop. Alright, we got them all. Beautiful. Now, I can illustrate for you guys how this thing works from start to finish. Once I remember where the front door is. That's usually key. Alright, let's get down in here. Okay. So we have this little locker right here. And you can see the item duct running over into this side of the DNA analyzer. That's right, I said analyzer, because that's how I always remember to spell it. Anywho, we have some organic drops. Now watch what happens. Okay? We take our skin sales. We put it into this great locker. Okay? The skin scales travel along here. They pop into the DNA analyzer. I could put the overclockers in this thing, and I actually... Do I want to? Let me give you half a stack. Just a little quick pickup. Oh, see, it's gone now. Where did it go? It went over here into the DNA extractor. Let's just go ahead and put some overclockers in there. So now it goes nice and quick, and we have an encrypted helix. Now, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more overclockers. So this thing also has the auto output. Let me show you guys that little thing. That was one thing that I didn't really look at, but pretty basic. Okay? Whew. The boy flies. Encryptor's gonna need some. Okay? So the decrypter comes over here and it decrypts our encrypted DNA. I'm saying encrypt way too many times. So we come over here to this silver locker. Now, this silver locker is going to get all of the decrypted DNA. And you know what? Let's just throw some more in here, just for shiggles, just so I can show you guys. Yes. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need to do this for the purposes of our demonstration. Boom. 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 Okay. You almost done? You guys still working? Alright, so let's say we come on down here and we're like, well, we got ourselves a bunch of skin scales. We got ourselves a bunch of skin. That's just what we're going to say. Got ourselves a bunch of skin. We just throw it all in here. You can fit a whole buttload of skin in there. Okay? Comes up here to the analyzer, gets analyzed, goes over to the DNA extractor where the DNA is extracted from the cell. That decrypted DNAs, or encrypted DNA, lordy. You guys, hopefully you're following along. Comes over here to the decrypter. Decrypter ejects it over here into this locker. Okay? So here is all of this beautiful decrypted DNA. Now, you might notice we've got a little bit of stuff going on here. So what we do, in order to filter this for what we want, we'll come over here And let's say we already have infinity, right? So while we're in here, we just hold our mouse over the ones that we do not want, that have genes we don't want. Okay? And we press Q to eject it. Where did it go? Well, my little friend, we should probably turn back into bat mode, at least for now, because I foresee some Weng mode flight shortly. We have this little guy. Now, ideally, I'd be able to put a helix right here in the filter, but it doesn't work for some reason. So when we throw these things out, it gets picked up by the advanced item collector. Now, the tricky thing here is the DNA machines, they're very specific as to what side things can go in and out of, okay? So we have our item duct down there coming out of this chest. That chest then feeds the helixes onto this side, okay? So that's going to be the left side of the block. And I might be able to do it on the top. I never tested the top because this is how I wanted to lay it out. So the left side feeds this slot, okay? The right side of the block, okay, so over here, that is where your cell will eject from. Now the back of the block is where your organic drops come from. Now, I don't think there's really much use for organic drops other than putting them in furnaces. So for now I just have them going into this chest, but I'll probably stick a nullifier and I might figure out what side this ejects the drops from and put that into a nullifier too. Or I may just, you know what, pull them out. It's not that big of a deal. You have to do it one time every 64 cells, so who cares? So, this little fella right here, the auto DNA splitter, which is very different from the DNA splitter. The auto DNA splitter will only craft basic genes, okay? No matter what you put in this, it's only going to spit out basic genes, all right? So we have that, travels along, back there, boop, 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 into this chest, where we just keep a whole bunch of basic genes, all right? So let's come over here. Let's go back into me mode so I can reach. The floor is going to be one block higher. It's going to be there. Okay. So let's come over here and let's filter through this. We don't need infinity. Don't need that. Okay. So we have woolly, 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 woolly. Eat grass, woolly. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's grab these because we actually want these ones. All right. So we come over here to our DNA splitter, and let's go ahead and let's do woolly first, okay? Woolly. So we pick that. Drum roll. Why are you spitting into there? You shouldn't be. Go back. Get back in there. We're not ready for that part yet. Okay. I do have the auto output upgrade on here. I forgot that I had that. Okay, so that automatically spits it into the next available machine. Alright, so whatever's touching. You probably could stick all these directly together and be fine. As long as you didn't have the auto splitter, you would just have to like select which genes you want. Okay? So that spits the gene that we specifically selected. It'll spit it right down into here. Which actually we don't want. Alright, well, we have to change that around. We'll just move it over here, just for fun. Alright, now let's go ahead. We'll do this. I would have picked a different one if I knew this was only 8, just because I have so much of the woolly. Okay, so we'll just do you, and we'll put you over here. Put you here. I'll put you here. Okay, so you see that thing automatically spit out right here. So woolly gene, it's going to inject quickly. All right. And let's go ahead and do this one too. And we'll just do woolly. Just because. So I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I've had a frustrating day, so I came home to come do this. Because you guys are my friends. We like to hang out and do cool stuff in video games. Boom. Alright. So it comes down here. And let's pretend we don't have any of this stuff. Okay? Let's just pretend none of this is here. Alright. So we come over here and we flip this little lever right here. Go. That little lever comes down here, and I forgot I have to do that. Okay, so when we flip that little lever, it powers this item duct. This item duct comes over here, and drum roll, boom. It's going to feed all of these basic genes that we're just like, whatever, fire away. It's just going to sit there and pump them in here. Okay, and drum roll. In fact, we could probably turn you off because there should still be some. Yeah, there's still some in there. Alright. Because there's probably a better way to do this, but I haven't figured it out. This thing comes down, and it seems like that it'll put a basic gene on both sides. And I think that might just because the DNA breeder is kind of stupid. And it just like, I mean, because you can put a cell here, you can put a cell here, and as far as the item data goes, they're the same thing. Okay, so let's get our completed gene. We'll put all of our basic genes back. Alright, now our DNA combiner. Did I forget syringes? I forgot the syringes. I actually didn't quite plan on doing the spotlight on this, but I got done and I was just feeling excited. Alright, let's get, that's a neat one. I don't remember what I got that. I think I got that from a pig. So no fall damage. That's always a good thing. Ooh. Ooh, hurt me. Okay. Put our syringe in here. This part is still manual. There's definitely a way to make it automatic. But you know what? I don't really care. I'm sure there's somebody out there that does it to where you can completely automate this process, but I do want to do a little bit of work myself, okay? Because we're modifying our genetic code here. Let's slow down. Let's think about what we're doing. Voila, and voila. Drum roll. Yeah, drum roll is a big thing for me today. Drum rolling. Boom. And ladies and gentlemen, just that quick, we now have the woolly gene. Yes, that is awesome. So let's do a little more. Let's do the eat grass. Yeah, put you in there, put you in there. Go. So now let's come over here. Whoa, got turned around there. So we have this no-fall gene. Wow, takes 16, huh? Looks like I got about 16 in there. Go. We don't even care. You just do what you do. We're just going to ignore it. Because we can. Because we all automated. Let me know, guys. This took me, I'm going to say about 45 minutes or so. That sounds about right. To put together. 45 minutes roughly, and some of that included having to fly all over the place to go try and find ender pearls so that I could make the item collector. So really, a quick build. Definitely a quick build. I mean, if you were going from having absolutely nothing to wanting to do that, it might be a little tricky. You do need some ores and resources and stuff, but other than that, it's a piece of cake. I'm really proud of this. I'm really proud of this, guys. Really proud. So I'll finish this up, and then later on in the day, I'm going to get it all pertified and come show you guys how our genetics room looks. So that should be pretty fun. About the only thing that I don't have in here would be a auto scraper. And this thing's pretty cool. Scraper, hopper, chest, boom, boom, boom. I think it's a 3x3 area that it'll scrape. So you could create a little room maybe back here. In fact, I might actually do that. That might be pretty cool. Put a little room right here, and you just load your animal, your mob into that, and then you just hit go, and it'll just scrape the guy. And so you don't have to mess with like chasing him, or in the event of our skeleton, for example, you don't have to get shot with a million frickin' arrows. And injection. So there you guys have it. That quick and easy. Yeah, watch the screen. That quick and easy, guys, that we're now able to just burn through getting genes. So now really our only challenge is going to be finding the mobs we want. How cool is that? Super cool. That's the correct answer. So yeah, I'll pertify this and be back with you guys. We'll go find something else to run around, or maybe we just work on getting some genes. Maybe that's what we'll do. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. I hadn't realized how much time I had spent recording that last bit. So what I decided to do is work on some more genes and throw my blood into the microscope so you can now see what genes we have. So we have water breather, no fall, woolly, infinity, eat grass, resistance, and throw potions. Let's see, how do we throw potions? You're in here somewhere. Throw potions, P. P for potion. Whew. So it looks like you just throw random potions. I'm sure all of them are bad. What do we get? Potion of weakness. Beautiful. So here's kind of where I'm at with the room. It does still need a roof and stuff, and I don't know, I kind of got going. It was like, well, I need to put this thing together, and I just wasn't terribly inspired. So this room will probably get some tweaking later, but everything works pretty great. One thing, actually let me show you this. This little guy, it's where we keep our backup genetics. We might keep cells or something in there just in case for later. But one thing I am curious about, the DNA remover is for removing a gene. Like, let's say we got the creeper one and we went, well, this was stupid. We can take that out. We use the DNA transmuter for that. Now, what I did notice, DNA cloner and DNA isolator. So we might play with that in coming episodes. I think we might actually be able to clone mobs. Like, we use their DNA and we clone them. That would be awesome. That would be super, super awesome. Because then, I mean, depending on how it works, we might not need, the auto spawner. We might just clone them. And evidently, from what I briefly read on the wiki, it looks like you can actually add genes from other mobs onto the mob that you're cloning. So that just sounds nuts. That sounds super nuts, and I kind of want to try it. So that's going to be it for this episode. Let me show you guys why I really love Eat Grass. We're hungry right now, and this is just so funny. Yummy grass. Just fly around and eat some grass. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I know I did. I am super excited to now have our advanced genetics room rocking and rolling. I'm eating grass while looking at you. Does that make you uncomfortable? super excited to have our advanced genetics room rocking and rolling. We're going to be getting all kinds of cool genes, and I really want to try the I really want to try that cloning thing, because that just sounds nutso. And of the guys that I've seen doing Let's Plays, so like BOO, generic, and stuff like that, I haven't seen anybody do any cloning. So I'm excited to try and do it. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, all that fun stuff really helps me out in growing the channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode.